We're fighting in Touhou again.
Yay! Alright, who do I
I
want to
think
be?
I think it's been like almost a year since we last did
Yeah, I
this.
think we did it like last September or something, or maybe like end of August.
Something like that. I don't know who I should start with. I'm gonna start with Yukari.
So that means it's basically been a year since we've played this, because we haven't really played since we recorded.
YouTube says 9 months. I think it's been maybe a little longer than that. I don't know which setup I want to go with. I'll go with this one. I don't really completely remember which one is which.
Neither do I.
Let's just go with a random selection.
So it's been a while. I did play a little bit before we started recording, so I do remember a little bit, but I'm gonna suck.
I'm probably gonna suck too, because I only played like a tiny bit, like just so I can figure out how I wanted my decks.
I just played so I can remember what the controls were.
Yeah, that too for me. If we do any other fighters, like, I'm probably gonna suck at them because I haven't, like, it's gonna depend on what it is.
Yeah, we gotta do Blaze Blue too, because that's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, but I barely played Blaze Blue lately, and I'm probably gonna be garbage at that.
I'm getting a hang of it.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the hang of it too.
Oh, who's gonna win? You got this, definitely. You have a huge advantage on me right now. Oh, come on. I was blocking, what?
Did you jump or fly?
No.
Oh.
I guess it just didn't pick up the block. Or it just stopped halfway or something.
Yeah, I already told you about my woes with my controller.
I don't think there's anything wrong with my controller.
I think mine is just old and kind of beat up. Like the little nubs on my left stick are all kind of like worn down.
I think my controller's pretty old too. I mean, I probably don't use it as much as you.
That might be it because I use my controller for like a lot of games.
I got used to mouse
like,
and keyboard for a lot of things.
Yeah, like I like certain games I feel more at home with a controller than with a keyboard, like for platformers or fighters or
Yeah, it depends.
yeah, I think that's about it actually. Yeah. Like Ease, I play with a controller. I gotta play. I don't think I can manage keyboard there.
I played Ease Origin with keyboard. It was fine. It felt really good. Darn it. I wanted to hit you and then start blocking and then hit you.
I
again.
wanted to hit you and then win.
That's exactly what you did. No, I don't want to save the
Oh.
replay.
Yeah, I have it set to just not. Actually, I think it saves all my replays. I'm not sure because it never asks me.
I want to be the strongest. I think
I don't know if I want to be.
yellow hair.
You know what though? I think it's also been about a year, maybe two, because I'm gonna be Yumu, because I did that Yomu hack
Oh
and slash
yeah,
game.
that's been I think that's been like a year and a half now.
Yeah, that was. I guess we'll go random select again. That was I think like the second thing I did on
On your channel.
my LP channel. Yeah,
Yeah.
like after I separated all my content.
Yeah, I think you did it April or March or something of 1 year.
Yeah, because first I did Half-Life 2 because I was like, I never finished Half-Life 2 first time I did it, so why don't I finish that? Like, do it for reals this time. And then I did Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso after that because it's like, it's the best Touhou fan game.
They have a lot of Touhou fan games.
There are a lot, but that one is the best.
I still want to do the Mother Touhou fan game.
Oh, I will do that with you if you like. If you will have me, I will.
Well, that game I want to beat it beforehand.
So you know, like, what's going on, then I'm gonna be the one who's all surprised when stuff happens, and that I'm okay with that.
Well, I mean, I know like the Earthbound Mother games are supposed to be fairly difficult, so I don't want to just go into it and just get destroyed. I think Mother 1 actually came out in America. I think it's called Earthbound Begins on the Wii U. Digital download.
Like virtual console or like some kind of remake?
Yeah, it's on the virtual console, but they did translate it and everything.
That's kind of cool though. Then.
Yeah. Now they just have to add Mother 3. And I don't even think it's that expensive. I think it's like $5 or $10 or something. That's what I like about Nintendo. They usually don't charge too much for games, unlike some of these other companies. Wow, that does a lot of damage.
That's Yomu's best spell card.
That took out more than half my health.
Yeah.
There's no way I can catch up from that.
You can still win.
I have like 2 hits from death.
This is fucking Yo-Yo Kengeki Muso all over again.
Aw,
there we go.
Man. Ah, I wanted to dash through that. I'm pretty sure the dash goes through all the spells, right?
It goes through any bullets, but if you get hit by a physical attack, you'll be pulled out of it.
Yeah, that's how that worked.
Yep.
I remember Racing was a lot of fun.
I think Mei Ling is pretty fun. I'm gonna beat Mei Ling. Mei Ling is cool.
Are we gonna do random again?
May as well.
So, I was looking on Steam and there's this new game called Rocket League, and it looks really cool. It's basically monster trucks and soccer. Or I guess football, really. Because everywhere else, soccer is called football, except in America.
Yeah, but it makes sense to call it football because you hit the ball with your foot.
Yeah. I guess I can call it American soccer.
Well, they call our football like American football, so.
Oh yeah, that is true. But it looks really cool, and right now, I think it just came out like the other day, or 2 days ago. And it's already like, I think it's at like 96% positive so far. And it's not even an early access game, it's like a legit game for 20 bucks.
Well, it's good that it's a legit game.
Well, early access games are just so dumb.
Sometimes there's some good ones that look like you might want to take a chance on them, but other times it's like...
The only one that I've been willing to take a chance on, well, 2 of them, is Killing Floor 2 and I think The Long Dark or something. That looks pretty good too.
I think like Wasteland 2 was the only one the only early access game I got, because like there's a couple things going on there. You got like a game as a bonus for like, oh, you got early access, you get the first game as a bonus, but also like the people making it were like professionals who kind of knew what they were doing.
Yeah, didn't they?
Not like a lot of early access games.
Weren't they like a development company that just like didn't have enough money for some things or something?
I think like Brian Fargo was behind it, and I think they were originally Interplay at one point, and I think that's like the idea there.
Yeah, Wasteland 2 was fun. Well, I didn't really play it, but the time I watched you play it.
Yeah, I haven't played too much, but I do like it. It's kind of like the classic Fallout games.
Oh yeah, Fallout 4 is coming out in like 3 months or something.
Look forward to Fallout 4. I just hope it's good.
You know, I've been seeing like criticisms. People are saying that the graphics are so bad in Fallout 4. But it's like,
I think it's just people being dumb.
it's just the trailer, and then most of the time, most games when you see trailers, the graphics are like so good, but when the game comes out, it's like 10% of that. 10% of those graphics that they show.
Square does that a lot too. Like in Final Fantasy, like in I don't know about the newer games they've done, but like in like Human Revolution, like Deus Ex, and like Final Fantasy,
No,
like some of the older ones, I guess.
Final Fantasy 13 was pretty spot on with what it came out with. I mean, it wasn't as good because hardware.
No, I'm talking like cutscenes too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
they do like pre-rendered cutscenes that like look like fucking Pixar made them, and then like you go to the game and it's like, oh,
Well, it also has to do with the hardware. Like
that too. Yeah.
Like a lot of times the thing that I hate about systems is that their hardware is always lacking. They should make it. They should like upgrade consoles like every year or two, and they not charge like the full amount, but just charge like maybe like a $30 or $50 fee to upgrade it.
What like instead of having
hardware.
like instead of having a PSQ, next year they have like a PSQ.1.
Yeah, and then you just have to pay like $50 to upgrade it.
But then you have to. But then, well, how would you do that? Because you'd have to have like some kind of like proof of ownership.
You give
I guess
your
like you'd
old,
send them the serial number or something, but
yeah, or you can like give it to them, like ship it to them, and then they upgrade it and then give it back to you.
then what are they gonna do with the old PSQ?
Well, all you're really doing is taking out. All they're gonna do is take out the old hardware and put in the new ones. They can probably recycle the old ones and put it in other things.
I don't know, because that feels like there's a lot of room to get sketchy there.
Yeah, it is.
And
I mean,
it feels like there's a lot of wiggle room for issues to come up.
there definitely is. Yeah. And consoles already are not profitable.
The consoles themselves?
Yeah, the consoles themselves are
yeah.
not profitable. That's why whenever new systems come out, it's always like $400 or $500, but then after like 6 months, they drop it down by like $100. It's because they want to sell it for the cost price, but then nobody buys it, so then they have to lower it. I think the only exception to that is the PlayStation 4. I think they're actually selling that at cost price.
PSQ?
Yeah. I think they're selling it at $400 and cost price was like $384.
Wow.
Wow, that did so little damage.
Mine or yours?
Mine. And you just flew through that. That wasn't even fair.
Well, you know, it's not because I'm a Hackosaurus Rex or anything. Who will win?
Oh god.
Who will win?
I was trying to go
win.
backwards, but my character just kept throwing something. And then
You should have just kept punching me. It might have. I think you might have actually won if you kept punching me.
I might have, but I didn't want to chance that. I tried going backwards.